Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Lena. I'm back with the review recap of Bizaardvark. We haven't seen Bizaardvark since December 13th, if I'm correct. December something, as it came on in the month, guys, since it's the new year, and Bizaardvark got renewed for season 2, which is really lit and exciting. I'm so excited. Season 2. And next week we're gonna have a really special guest, Lilly Singh, Superwoman from YouTube. Oh my gosh, guys, Lilly is so awesome, and I'm so glad she's on it. She's doing impersonations of her dad. If you guys know, she's like really famous. She got like all those videos, the views on that video when she impersonated her parents. She is lit, and I love her so much. And Amelia, who divorced Ledridge, she wasn't on this episode, and I kind of want to mention something. I don't know, you guys know this out called Musically. I'm gonna be doing a video on it soon. You guys gotta be on the lookout for it. But Musically, it should be up tomorrow. Musically is the app where you lip sync songs, so you lip sync the words to the songs. So Devorah Ledridge, who played Amelia, she was lip syncing a song, and that's it. When it was like with Bad and Bougie, when your metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. No, it was a song. She was lip syncing and it had the N-word in it, and she actually mouthed the N-word. Now I feel like on Musically, if they say the N-word, some people cover up their mouth, so that's that's cool for me. As long as you cover your mouth and not saying it blatantly, then that's fine. But if you say it at all, it's like, okay, you're rude. But they cover up their mouth, so you know they're not supposed to say it. But if you say it, just say it like that, and you just saying it's like, bruh, you actually saying the N-word. Now some people might be saying, oh, well, she's not really saying the N-word, she's mouthing the N-word. Well, it's basically the same thing. So that was kind of my whole problemo with Devorah Ledridge. And I was like, bruh, Devorah, why did you have to go mouth the N-word on Musically? Like, bruh. So now I'm debating on if I should watch Bizaardvark. But she wasn't in on this episode, which is kind of cool. Which is kind of weird. Because I was like, wow. But I still want to watch it for Madison Who and Olivia Rodrigo because they are funny. So I don't like Amelia that much no more. Just saying. But yeah, so back to Bizaardvark. So this episode was funny, and it was like kind of heartwarming. We got to see Paige's mom, which I didn't see her before. We saw Frankie's parents before, but Paige's mom, we got to see her, and it was like a heartwarming. It was funny too, and I like Dirk's whole thing. You know, Dirk is kind of dumb, but he's not. But he kind of is, but he's not. But yeah. Oh, and Bernie was in this episode, which we was missing. Bernie Schnatz. I love Bernie. Bernie's my favorite character on there. Bernie and Frankie. 2 favorite characters. 3 favorite characters, Bernie, Frankie, and Paige. Yeah. So, let's see how in this recap. Frankie's dad, she was like, my dad packed me a lunch. And you wanna know what it was? Latex gloves, hand sanitizer, and a pamphlet on the dangers of foodborne illnesses. He's a surgeon. She kind of wished he wasn't, and she kind of wished she was like Paige's mom. Paige's mom's own a restaurant, and she's like, I got tiramisu in my lunch. So then she's like, oh, she pulling those lovey-dovey kissing notes in there, and then like the embarrassment ninjas came laughing at her. All of the kids came laughing because the mom packed the car saying how much she loved her and this and that. And then Paige had to take the garbage can out because the car kept talking. She had to throw it in the garbage. It was just too much. And Frankie was just like, I'm gonna eat your tiramisu while you go do that. Meanwhile, Frankie and Paige, they was making a video called Sweaty Gross, and then Paige's mom came in and she's like, oh my god, yay, I never get to see you. So then Paige was like, I thought I was gonna meet you in the parking lot at the mall that's down the street. So she's like, look, I just want to come here and make sure nobody's being mean to you. Is anybody being mean to you? And she's like, no. So then she's like, yeah, I show people, I didn't be embarrassing, but she was showing pictures of Paige in her headgear. And yeah, she didn't shave her armpits and she was going up the rock climbing wall. She don't really have to. And then she danced with horse face, guys. She was like, so Frankie was like, haha, headgear, thanks Mrs. O. So Paige, she's like, look, I need your help, Paige. She's like, look, Frankie, drum roll. And then Frankie's like, I'll play the keyboard. She's like, okay, I need y'all to work at the restaurant because it's getting real busy. So it's like, well, if you work there, you perform your comedy songs and this and that, and you get free food. So then she's like, well, my mom said, and Paige's like, dang it, I can't use that lie. So then Frankie's like, we need to do it. 99% of the reason why we need to do it is because we get free food. The other percent, I don't even know what we was talking about before. So they can get their music on a bigger audience and show people what they up to. So they put on some mom music so the mom can get distracted, and she did. So yeah. Meanwhile, Dirk, he finished his there. It was like a tower. They spent 3 weeks building it of anything that wasn't glued to the floor. They spent 3 weeks building it up as a tower. So then his friends was in there. So he's like, I'm going to take an off-grid vacation. I'm going to be in a cabin with my haikus. And it was like, what? And he was like, I mean, I'm gonna go to a chainsaw convention. But then he was like, I gotta go jab my inspirational journal. So then the tower almost fell. And he's like, wait, I forgot my suitcase. So then he pulled the suitcase and the whole tower fell on him. And he was stuck. His legs was stuck. He couldn't get out. And he was like, well, I guess I'm gonna be staying here writing my haikus. So then he was counting. He was like, there, me, bro. It was like crazy. It was crazy. So then he screamed for help, but nobody came because it's a soundproof room. He was trapped. His trap time was 3 hours. And he was like, look, I might be dead. Or I might not, because this got posted. Either way, big numbers. But I have a phone. Oh my god, that means double the footage. He could have used his phone to call somebody for help, but he used it to tape himself. But that's when I come into play where he's kind of dumb. But yeah, so then he's like, wait, I'm using this the wrong way. I'm using this phone for the wrong reason. I should be using it in landscape mode. We all know that that's more cinematic. Which it is. He has a point. He has an actual point. Meanwhile, Paige, she was at the restaurant. She's like, look, I used to have hair on my body as a baby. That's what the mom was bitching. And she was like, she used to have hair on her body as a baby. The doctor used to call her grizzly big girl. She was on the news. So then she's like, okay, I made the pasta special called Nani's and Yum Yum sauce. And then she was like, what? That's what she was called, macaroni and cheese. And she's like, yep, that's me, the hairy idiot who couldn't, pronounce anything right. So Frankie was like, she was doing so good with Rachel, and it's like, how you so good? She's like, it's a living. So Paige was like, I don't know if I can do this. And then they're like, what? It's just a family picture of your family dog. So then Paige is like, that's me up there, Frankie. And it's like, hello. But yeah, so Paige is like, is this really worth this? So they was about to perform, which is really good, you know what I'm saying? They do their comedy song. But then Paige's mom came up there like, oh my god, I'm so proud of my little girl. She was on, I remember when I first heard her sing, when she was on the toilet making gross sauce. And then Paige was like, they eating, don't say nothing. So then Paige is like, I'm quitting. And Paige's mom was like, this is a dream of mine. She started crying. So then Paige is like, well, maybe I'll quit tomorrow. Yeah, I'll quit tomorrow. Then she's like, look, my mama's in a good mood right now. I can just quit right now. She thought. So Frank's like, you can't quit. If you quit, I gotta quit. And I need this job. I got kids to feed. So then Paige is like, you don't have no kids to feed. And she's like, yeah, on table 8, Felice complained. I was like, you got kids to feed? So then, yeah. So then she's like, well, yeah, it's a birthday party. So then she's like, look, Mom, I don't know if I'm ready for this. She's like, I'm gonna tell Ray. She's like, put my dirty thumbs in people's iced tea. So this guy was like, so she's like, and I use force to clean my nails. She's like, and then the mom was like, oh, your nails look so clean. And then she's like, yeah, and I used the bread to clean up the floor. And then the guy was like, that's it, that's disgusting, I'm leaving. So she was like, I know what you mean. You want to keep doing your videos, but you want to mix it with our stuff. So you want to do a whole commercial. She's like, no. So he's like, we can combine that stuff together. So then Frankie was like, did you quit? And she's like, no. And she's like, well, since you didn't quit, Marcos just puked up his birthday cake, so I'm on break. Peace. But yeah, so Dirk, he was trapped for 30 hours. He said, I found a bullhorn. I can use this to prop up my phone camera. That's the other problem. I see he's kind of dumb because he's like, I can prop up my phone camera instead of using the bullhorn to call for help. But yeah, so he's like, oh my god, I need some food. I found food. He's like, chunky peanut butter, ill. I can agree with you on that. I do not like chunky peanut butter. I don't like my nuts. I don't like nuts. I can disagree with him on that whole situation right there. I don't like nuts either. Then he's like, ew, New England clam chowder. He's like, my favorite cereal, but with raisins. Now, I do like Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran isn't bad. I don't like a lot of raisins, but just enough. But I like to put sugar on my Raisin Bran because they make it taste better. But I really just like the raisin. I like the bran. I just like bran flakes. Just like bran flakes, yep. But yeah, so then his punching bag man started talking to him. And it was like, what? He was like, oh my god, he was in the summon strength and gonna go out, and then when he got out and summon strength and got Dirk out, this and go get some chicken parm, and he's paying for it. Dirk. So he's like, well, that's an oddly specific plan, so we're gonna do it. So he's like, wait, I can't do anything, I don't have no arms. So then he was like, well, I go up on the ceiling, flick the fire alarm, and this time, I'm paying for chicken parm. So then Dirk was like, you can't move. And he's like, wow, who am I to turn down free chicken parm though? No. So then Frankie came in dressed up as a pancake at the restaurant. It was her idea. She's like, oh, well, I wanted to be in a commercial too. So she's like, look, I took it from elementary school. So then I can be doing a little balanced breakfast play for a while. So then Paige's mom, she's like, well, I got this little onesie. You could play a baby and say, mama, mama, because the restaurant's called Mama's. And she's like, mama, this. And then she was like, what? So then Frankie's like, I had an idea. Maybe we could do this. And then the mom was like, yeah, no pancakes. So then Paige thought about how she would be humiliated. So she had like a fantasy. She was she changed her last name. She was Paige Schnotz, and she was a music teacher. And it's like, wait, I know you mama's little waitress. And I'm like, first of all, how would that little girl even know that commercial when Paige is gonna be old being a teacher? But yeah, so she's like, oh my god, no. She's like, oh my god, the mean oboe girl called me mama's little waitress, and I called me a baby. So then mom was like, what? And Frankie was like, fantasy. So then Paige and I was like, oh, well, I just love you. And she's like, well, you try not loving me so much? I was like, okay. So then Frankie was like, well, what if the pancakes had a catchphrase? Like, you better believe it. So then mom just left crying. So then she was like, okay, after you done crying, you can think about it. I'm like, I would have slapped Paige. I'm like, okay, Paige, you're gonna work. Shut up. But yeah. So yeah, Frankie was like, hey, you okay? They was back at school. She shot a bunch of video for the pancake character, but it's really just her screaming hoof, hoof, hoof for 3 hours. So then Paige was waiting for her mom to apologize to her, and she was like, well, you know what? You know, my dad left me a note. In her lunchbox, it said, I got your birthday card. A lot of misspelling. We need to talk. That's what her dad told her, because she had given him a birthday card with misspelling in it, and he was like, we need to talk. That's it. No lovey-dovey, no nothing. So then she was like, I think it's pretty cool that, you know, your mom leave notes in there. So then Paige was like, yeah, there are worse things than getting a note, but then she didn't get one. She's like, and she's like, I'm an adult, a 13-year-old adult. And I was like, they only 13? I thought they was old. I think it was like 15, but they're only 13. They don't even look 13. They're not even 13 in real life. But yeah, so Frankie's dad, she was like, wait, it's a note on the back. And it said, P.S. Any chance you're going to college early? I need your room for a gym. I was like, wow, Frankie's parents are a little harsh. So, yeah. Paige was like, look, they went back to the restaurant. She's like, look, it's me. The girl put her fingers in your iced teas. And then Frankie was like, don't lead with that. So they made a little video dedicated to their mom. It was like, oh, notes in your lunch bag. Oh, it's so terrible that your mom loves you. It was a funny video because it's like being sarcastic, like, bro, your mom loves you. Don't be rude about it. And I like the video. I like the drawing too. Like the video concept that they come up with for this show, Bizaardvark. I feel like why aren't they coming up with these concepts for regular YouTube? Unless they are and we just didn't see them. But I feel like this is a really good concept for a show, and I think it's like one of the best, like one of them good, like the better recent shows that have been airing. Because like a lot of shows just be like sitcoms, like, you know, don't really have no good plot other than Casey the Cover and Best with Never. That's good. But I think Bizaardvark is another one of those different shows. Like nobody came up with this thing. Oh, well, no, iCarly. But yeah, other on Disney though, this is a good different show. But yeah, so she was like, you know what? That's so cute. Thank you so much. Paige was like, I'm sorry, Mama. She was like, I didn't realize how lucky I was to have you. So she's like, look, you always have Bugle, baby, and I miss you. And yeah, so she's like, and I didn't think it seemed to affect me. So then Paige was like, it did affect you. But she's gonna let go a little bit. She's gonna chill out. So Frankie came back. She had put a pancake outfit on. She's like, look, hi, I'm a pancake. Emotions make me uncomfortable. But yeah, so Dirk at the end, the punching man was talking to Dirk. He's like, look, you can't move. None of your plans are gonna work. So he's like, I dare you. I thought you was daring me, bro. I dare you to break yourself out of there. So he's like, oh, you can't do it. You can't do it. So then Dirk lifted everything and threw it and lifted it. And I was like, see, Dirk, you are smart. He lifted it and threw everything. So then he's like, that was a part of your plan. He's like, I just need to anchor it. And the guy was like, no, that wasn't a part of the plan, but okay. So then he's like, you the bestest friend I could ever ask for. And this time, we both paying for chicken parm. So they saw, Paige and Frankie saw him hugging that thing and talking to him. And then it was like, should we help him? So then Frankie was like, no, let's watch it for 10 more minutes and see if we get any weirder. And I was like, okay. Then that was the end. I guess Dirk is like dehydrated. He was there for like 2 whole days because he was going to be off for the weekend. So he should have been there for like 2 whole days. And like, nobody heard him. But he could have called somebody. So, yeah. I wonder if that was a stunt double that lifted all that stuff up. Or was that him? Because they said Jake Paul trained for the U.S. and the Navy SEALs. So I don't know. It probably was him. But that was in next week. A big birthday party is going to happen. A major amount of ice. Lilly Singh is going to be there. Superwoman. Lilly Singh. She's awesome. I wish I could meet her. She's awesome. She's like literally the best ever. But guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I cannot wait to see who's going to be the next star after Lilly Singh, because it's so many people they can have on here, and I'm just like legit excited to see how many people they can have on there. Like, who's somebody else? Like, they haven't had Bethany Moda. It's other big people out there too. Like what I was just saying, guys, with YouTube, it's a lot of big people out there with like 4 million subscribers that I've never even seen before. So I'm kind of like, wait, what? It's people out there with millions of subscribers, and how have I not found out about them before? They got millions of subscribers. So I don't know. I see a lot of people are getting millions of subscribers. Like, it's not as hard as it used to be to like millions of subscribers. Like, everybody's getting millions of subscribers now. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of like with the YouTube play button. It's like an honor when you get it. I haven't gotten one before. I wish I would get one, but it's like an honor when you get it, because sometimes I feel like, oh, everybody else is getting it, so now they're just gonna like give it out to everybody, because now everybody's not even getting their YouTube play buttons on the time they're supposed to be getting it, because they're shipping out so many. But yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. A new movie is going to be coming out for Stuck in the Water Park. It's Stuck in the Middle. Y'all know the show Stuck in the Middle. I've been waiting for it to come back on. It's called Stuck in the Water Park. It's a movie. It's coming out in February, which is going to be lit. Do not forget to go check out other videos. My Case in the Cover video and my Musically video is going to be up soon. It's about Musically how-tos, the do's and don'ts. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.